Welcome to New York. I'm Clive Vanell, New York State Assembly member for the 33rd Assembly District, and I serve as the chair of the Subcommittee on Internet and New Technologies. Welcome to GBBC's Blockchain Central. I'm excited and passionate about the UN's Sustainable Development Goals. And part of what I focus on in New York is I focus on making sure that communities that have been traditionally left behind and marginalized communities, where we make sure that we try to close the gap for economics. We try to also make sure that the unbanked and underbanked have access to financial instruments. And blockchain technology lends itself to be able to work on a lot of these issues. Also, blockchain technology is very important to be able to try to close the friction or reduce the friction of transfer of value and make it easier and have less transactional costs to be able to transfer value. So that's why we're excited about this technology, and we're excited to work with GBBC. And I wish I was there with you. You're gonna have a great time at this conference and session. Enjoy yourselves and have a great time in New York.
Hi, I'm Gladys Morales, Senior Officer at the United Nations International Fund for Agricultural Development. And I am a Global Blockchain Business Council Ambassador in Italy. For IFAD, the most important innovations are those that impact poor rural people directly. IFAD projects make a tangible contribution to 16 of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. This comprehensive impact reflects IFAD's integral role in development, providing broad and sustainable finance. IFAD monitors, reports on, and maps direct and indirect contributions to the SDGs through the Results Management Framework and the Sustainable Development Finance Framework.
Hi everybody, my name is Bernard Kovac and I'm the head of the World Food Programme's Innovation Accelerator. On a day-to-day basis, we identify, support and scale technology, startups, innovations that can help us make emergency response more effective, but also sustainably ending hunger. The Sustainable Development Goals for me mean it's a North Star, what we want to achieve. Ending hunger is Sustainable Development Goal number 2 is the goal by 2030, and unfortunately the world is moving in the wrong direction right now. But we should keep the vision, we should keep working towards achieving a world without hunger. And this is where I believe blockchain, Web3 comes into play. We have so many opportunities with new technology that we can change the world we live in to the better. I wish that GBBC Blockchain Central visitors a great time exploring how technology can be a force for good and maybe how we can collaborate across members, across visitors, how we can find those solutions that are disruptive and transformative to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals.
Hello, it's a pleasure to be able to speak at such an important gathering, which really goes to the heart of everything that I'm trying to achieve in the UK Parliament and beyond, in terms of a very simple thesis. If we get the combination of talent and technology correct, we will be able to drive economic, social and psychological good for centuries to come. If we're to solve such pernicious problems as financial exclusion, technology has to be part of the solution, but that technology in our human hands, human-led, with our human values. If we look at some of these new technologies, incredibly powerful, we should capitalize on that power, but see them as just the latest, greatest tools in our hands. Whether we want to solve problems of supply chain, international trade, have atomic settlement at the border, blockchain in combination with other technologies has such a positive potential role to play. In fact, if we look at any area of public policy, we can see a positive role for blockchain, for AI, for IoT, and crucially, as I say, the combination of these technologies, using new technologies to drive public good, common good, economic, social, psychological growth. That's the mission for all of us. And there could be no greater underpin for so many of the SDGs as that wonderful golden thread of talent and technology.
I'm delighted to join this high-powered event with eminent participants and feel most privileged to have been invited to deliver these brief remarks. I'm FCPA Wycliffe Shamia, the Chief Executive Officer, Capital Markets Authority, Kenya. I serve in various international standards committees, including a committee of the International Organization of Securities Commission, the African and Middle East Regional Committee, AMAC, the Financial Stability Board, the Consultative Committee of Association of Securities Markets Regulators in East Africa, EASRO. I also sit on other boards, including the Insurance Regulatory Authority of Kenya, the Retirement Benefits Authority of Kenya, and the Vision 2030 Delivery Board. I'm here in my capacity as a Global Blockchain Business Council member, and I'm also in our support for blockchain-powered solutions, specifically in mobilization of funds to finance sustainable development goals. SDGs are to me a bold and clear statement of intent towards an equitable world irrespective of jurisdiction. The Capital Market Authority, Kenya, extends the warmest wishes for a successful and impactful event. We look forward to forming partnerships and create synergies to realize the SDGs within the Kenyan context as well as the global stage. May your discussion foster innovation and collaboration that aligns with the ESG principles, promote transparency, and advances the adoption of sustainable blockchain solutions. Wishing you fruitful discussions and a successful event.